Is branding important? Hi, my name is Michael and I wanted to make a video to really ask the question if branding is important. Now, I'm a small business owner and like many other people, we all want to stand out, and the way in which we can do this is by branding. But is it actually important, and does it play a vital part in our business? Personally, I think it does, and I'm going to tell you my reasonings for it. We look at the likes of Apple, Starbucks, Coca-Cola, and we instantly know the colour scheme that they use. We instantly see the logo in the back of our mind. And this is very important. And it's not just important because it looks good or it's pretty, it's because that branding means something to us all as individuals. When you think of Coca-Cola, you do think of those Christmas trucks that roll in December. And you know it's not Christmas until you've seen those Christmas trucks. So branding is very important because it builds trust. We know that every Christmas we're going to see Coca-Cola trucks on our TV screens, and only then do we agree it is officially Christmas. Now that is such a big thing for Coca-Cola, that so many people invest all of that energy and time into that one commercial, that we don't agree it's Christmas until we've seen the Christmas trucks. So it's very important to get branding right. And Coca-Cola and Starbucks and Amazon and Netflix and Apple have all done the right thing when it comes to branding. But is branding important for business, especially small business owners? I've run my company now for 7 years, and in that time I've only changed my logo 3 times. And that's because I don't want it to look like I'm constantly changing my mind, that I'm constantly changing the direction in which I want to be going. So I'm very mindful of changing my brand and my image. But over the last 7 years, I've realised that change is a good thing. So it's not bad when you want to freshen things up, providing that you still keep the core values of what you had when you first started out. At the moment, my branding is consistent across my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's all singing off the same tune. And that's because I want to build trust. I want to build a relationship between someone who has never worked or been a part of my business before, who want to invest and buy a video from me. And it's very important to make sure that my branding matches all the platforms that I project my stuff from. So it's really important for me to make sure that everything sings on the same tune, that everything is formalised. For example, when you go to an Asda, you know where the eggs are. If you're away on holiday in Cornwall and you need to go to an Asda, 9 times out of 10 you're going to know where the eggs are, because most stores are all formatted the same way. It's the same with Starbucks. You get a coffee in New York, you get on a plane, you come back to London, you go back to Starbucks and you get the same coffee. It's because they want that consistency, and it's building trust and it's building a relationship between you and the brand. So yes, I personally feel branding is very important, and when you're putting video content out there, you're going to want to make sure that your branding is consistent, because it's going to build trust, it's going to build a relationship between you and your client. So moving forward, branding is very important, and if you're thinking about putting weekly content out there, then you need to be really mindful of what you're putting out and making sure that it's consistent. My videos are pretty much the same now. I've started doing weekly videos, and if you look back on the last couple of posts that I've done this week and last week, you'll notice that the room is still the same as it was in the last video. I'm still wearing a black t-shirt. But the thing is, I have changed since then. I've done other things, but I'm building a consistency. I'm building a trust. I'm making sure that you, when you see my videos, you know that it's going to be all singing from the same hymn sheet. So branding is very important. So when you're on camera, make sure and be mindful that you're wearing clothes that are quite similar and in keeping into the brand that you want to project out there. I like to wear plain black t-shirts because for me, I know that it's consistent, and I know that it's not distracting people from taking your thought process away from what I'm actually saying. I want you to be focused purely on me. So I want to build up a trust between you and me, and so that when you watch my videos, you know that the content is what you're watching it for. You're not trying to figure out what's different from the previous video. I want it all to be singing from the same hymn sheet. So branding is very important. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a message and I'd be more than happy to answer those questions for you. You can comment on this feed below and I can message you directly, or I can comment. Completely up to you. But just let me know if you've got any questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. I hope this video's helped you. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them over to me directly or just on the comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all soon.